Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa aqibatu al-muttaqeen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Wa ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim wa salli alayhi. Qala Allahu tabarak wa ta'ala fi al-Qur'an al-Majid wal Furqan al-Hamid. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون ما يأتيهم من ذكر من ربهم محدث إلا استمعوه وهم يلعبون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala اقترب للناس حسابهم. The people's reckoning, people's accountability, the day of judgment is drawn near to you. It has come next to you. وَهُمْ فِي غَفْلَةٍ مُعْرِضُونَ. And what people are doing? They are living their life in ignorance, heedlessness, turning their back towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now when we say اِقْتَرَبَ لِلنَّاسِ حِسَابُهُمْ, people's accountability is round the corner, on the doorstep. What does that mean, doorstep? Are you going to wait for the day of judgment to come? You know, here you die, and next few hours you go in your grave. Your qiyamah has started. Rasulullah says, the first stage of Qiyamah is your grave. Now you tell me, how far are you from your grave? You don't know when Israel Islam is going to visit you. I don't know when he's going to visit me. Like today, I'll be leading the janazah, 45 years old. I don't know how many janazah I led, 40, 45 years old. And I don't know, and you guys know how many times I've mentioned that how many janazah we have led here. Don't think we're going to live till 80. Don't think we're going to live till 90. Ni Imam Sahab, badi umar bhai hai. आज करने जाऊंगा जिले में 80 दा होऊंगा फिर मैं दाढ़ी रखूंगा then नमाज start करूंगा. How do you know you're going to live till 80? How are you going to know you're going to live till 70? People nowadays dying 30. In COVID we done janazah 15 years old, 20 years old. People dying in this young age. Don't wait for next day. Don't wait for next day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون. They are in ghaflat. What is ghaflat? Ghaflat is not reading namaz, not turning towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, eating haram, consuming haram, listening haram, going towards haram, having haram relationships, either girlfriend or boyfriend, or you have given divorces to your wife and you're still living together for the sake of khandan da nak baj jaye, apni akhirat tabah ho jaye. For the sake of the respect of our parents, we are living together. Why? So that no one lift their fingers towards my parents. Yeah, my akhirat is destroyed, I don't care. This is what it calls turning your back towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says at the end, no new message comes to them, but they listen to it whilst in the state of heedlessness, whilst in the state of just making fun of Sharia. So whenever you are told in Friday sermon, or when you go anywhere in mahfil or in any speech, either ladies who are listening, either men who are listening, that you need to follow Sharia properly, they just listen to it from this ear and comes out from this ear. Before even we leave masjid, we forget everything. You know, these things what we are telling you, these things what you listen from speakers, from ulama, from students of deen like us, these things are there to take home, not to throw it away. Why? Because all these things, you are going to need all these things in your grave. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that 3 things follow dead body up to your grave, up to my grave. 3 things. Yatba al-mayyata thalathat. There are 3 things follow dead body up to the mayyat. So today when the mayyat is going to go to the graveyard, his 3 things going to follow him all the way up to graveyard. The 3 things are invisible. 2 things are visible, 1 is invisible. Maluhu wa ahluhu wa amaluhu. His mal, his wealth is going to go with him. All the Range Rovers, cars, wealth, everything is going to go with him. His Range Rover will be driving someone else. His cars will be driving by his wife and his children. Rasul said, 2 comes back, 1 goes inside the grave with you. وَيَبْقَى amaluhu. Amal stays with you. وَيَرْجِعُ what? Maluhu wa ahluhu. Your family will come back to masjid. We need to feed people. No one's going to stay with you. Your maluhu, all the cars and everything is going to come back. Your mal is going to come back. Your ahl are going to come back. No one's going to stay with you. You know all that we're doing for our ahl wa yal, for our families, that we have to do this for my wife, my children, and you neglecting your namazah, you neglecting your Ramadan. Roze Imam Sahib, I can't come in masjid. Why? I have to feed my family. Feed your family, it is fard. It is wajib on you. But first comes Allah and the Rasul. After that family comes. So your family is going to come back. They're not going to stay with you. Either you've been earning haram for them or you've been earning halal for them. They're not going to stay with you. Second, your mal is going to come back. Everything is going to come back. Rasul says only one thing will stay with you is your amal, your deeds. Now either they are good or they are bad. They're all going to stay with you. As soon as you go inside the grave, Rasulullah says that your deeds will transform into a shape, a human shape you can say. And it's going to stay with you. And then when you're going to wake up in your grave, you're going to sit down. If your deeds were good, that person will have a beautiful face. And you will see him as your best friend. Why? Because there is pitch black. There are tons and tons of dust upon your grave. And when you're going to sit down, there is no light. When that man is sitting there, you will say, my family is gone, my kids did not stay here, my wife, my mother, my parents, everyone's gone. Who are you and what you are doing with me? He will say, I am your amal. I'm your deeds. You've been looking after me above the earth. I will look after you beneath the earth. And I will stay with you till the day of judgment. I want let no punishment come near you. What saved him? What saved him? Jiski taraf hamara dhyan hota nahi hai. We never look towards amal. That's actually gonna save us. Your mal is gone. Your ahl is gone. It's only gonna look after your amal. And that's gonna stay with you till the day of judgment. He said, I'm gonna stay with you till the day of judgment. I will save you. I'll be with you. You can talk to me whenever you want to. Rasulullah says, if he lived his life like a sinful person in this dunya, either he's non-Muslim or Muslim, his amal, the person will adopt a horrible shape, an evil shape. As soon you sit down in your grave, you will see the person says, Astaghfirullah, who are you? I'm already scared, pitch black. Now you are sitting next to me. Azab upon azab. And they will say, don't blame me. Blame yourself for this shape, because I am your amal, I am your deeds. You never looked after me. You are running after your business too much. You are running after your uni too much. No, Imam Sahab, I have just got this course now, but I can't read namaz. You know before taking the course. Didn't you know before taking the course? Didn't you know that I couldn't read namaz this time? It's like after taking your course, Allah sent Zohar down. Oh, yaar, man to pata nahi Zohar 2 baje hundi hai. Or after you're taking course, Allah revealed Jumah namaz. You knew a Jumah is there, you knew a Zohar is there, you know Fajr is there, everything is there. Why did you take the course? That's the reason I always say our parents, they are giving belief to our children. What belief? Your uni, your college, your school, it is farz. Namaz is not farz. Your college and uni is compulsory. Secondary, what secondary? Religion, everything. Yeah, Mom, if I have time, I will fast. If I have time, I'll go for Hajj. If I have time, I'll go read namaz. But first thing is for me is namaz. First thing for me is my college and uni. I can't miss that, Imam Sahab. I do apologize, I can't miss that. This is where that person in your grave will say to you, may Allah subhanahu protect everyone. If someone living this life, he will repeat himself. He will say, you are the one who made me this. I'm going to stay with you till the day of judgment. Either you are scared or you're not scared. Because I am your amal, of course I'm going to stay with you. And the day of judgment, I will be standing next to you there too. Because there will be me will be given to you in your left hand. Anyone who's given your left hand, he will already know I'm going in Jahannam. Anyone who's giving in the right hand, he will be going into Jannah. It is up to us. You know, this person who passed away, his book is closed now. Our book is still open. Our book is still open. So still you can write whatever you want to write in your book. Don't leave it empty. Don't put anything bad in your book. Because remember, on the day of judgment, your book will be given to you. Then Allah will say to you, Iqra kitabak, go and read your book. And you will be reading your book, whatever you've been saying here. Just like I give you an example. I'm doing Jumah khutbah now. I'm speaking. Everything is written down now on the right side. The good things are already written down. But Allah will give me book and they show me this time, 1 and this date and this day, this year. Why go and open your book and that page and read. I'll be just doing this khutbah on the day of judgment. Wow, beautiful it's going to be. Telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not telling, giving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala this news what I was doing in this day. Talking about the day of judgment. On the day of judgment. Talking about grave, the grave I just came out from. I'll be talking about that. But remember, if you've been swearing all day long, you will be swearing in front of Allah. Why? Because you're reading your book and your Prophet will be standing there. You're using foul language. You're doing riba of your parents. Whatever wrong thing you've been saying or doing, you will be telling Allah right in front of Allah, right in front of all the Prophet, and right in front of all the Ummah will be standing there. Remember, this life is like Imam Ghazali, he gave this example because he was a very good psychologist. If you go and read about psychology, Imam Ghazali would talk about only inside, what's going inside. He says this life is like a man who's passing through a jungle, passing through a forest, and next thing he realized, lion is chasing him. So he's running, and he saw a well, he jumped into a well, and there was a rope, and he held to the rope. Now he's holding to the rope, and so a lion is standing right at the top of the well, with mouth open, waiting for him to come back. When he looked down in the well, there was a serpent, a big snake, waiting for him to come down. Snake is up there, lion is up there, snake is down there. The only thing he's holding on to is rope. And as he was thinking, two mice came. Do chuhe aaye, one white and one black, started nibbling his rope slowly, started cutting his rope slowly. Now what's happening? His rope is going. Now either he has to go up quickly or he has to go down. And the both ways he's going to die. But in the instant he sees a beautiful honeycomb on the wall of the well. He puts his finger inside the honey and he started sucking his finger, eating honey. That honey was so sweet, itne maze ki, that he forgot about snake, he forgot about the lion, he forgot about them two mice, and he just kept sucking the honey. Our scholar says, the man is me and you. The lion is your death. It's always chasing you. It's always after you. The snake is your grave. No matter what you are going to your snake. No matter what you are going to your grave. And that rope is your life. You're holding on to your life. And those two mice, black and white, are your day and night. Every day they're coming and they are nibbling your life away. One day is gone, one night is gone, one day is gone, one night is gone. And we are in a state of heedlessness. What is heedless? On the honeycomb on the wall. We are just taking this life. Nay, it's okay, weekend is coming. That's fine, it's okay, don't worry about the namaz. And we need to go here, we need to go there. That sweetness of this world is making us forget about the lion, making us forget about the snake, making us forget about standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As I said to you before, you're still holding on to the rope. You have to write down in your book whatever you want to write down. You have time. If you have time, you give importance to your time. If you don't respect your time, then time won't give you back anything. Whatever you want to write down in your book, you have time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you tawfiq and give me tawfiq to understand whatever is said. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to truly adopt the sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ.